Hey everybody, my name is Yanni Vridas. I'm here today with Cliff Pickleball. I've been playing pickleball for about a year now, and today we are going to be introducing the GRUVN 16H and GRUVN 16E. All right, so first we're going to talk about the design of both the paddles. They fall into the elongated category. Both paddles measure at 16.5 inches. They have a core thickness of 16 millimeters. They have the carbon fiber T700 face and a honeycomb core. And out of the box, they're going to average about 7.9 ounces. Where these paddles tend to, or start to differentiate, is the handle length. So you'll notice the 16E has a little bit more of a standard traditional look to it. The handle's 4.25 inches. While the H has a much longer handle, coming in at over 5.8 inches. As far as the balance of these paddles, both paddles are very well balanced. However, I would say that the E is probably a little bit more head heavy, while the H is a little more head light. So we'll talk about power with both these paddles. For the E, power is pretty average. It's not bad, not great. If I were to rate it, I'd say it's about a 7 out of 10. However, with the H, because of the longer handle, I think you're able to generate a little bit more power on your ground strokes because you can create lag in your swings. So if I were to give the H a rating, I would say it's probably closer to an 8 out of 10 in the power category. With control, I think if these paddles did have a weakness, it would probably be in the control category. I don't think that it's a problem with the sweet spot. I just think compared to some of the other carbon fibers face similar options out there, the ball tends to pop off the face a little bit more. But again, it's something that you just may need to adjust and get used to. So if I were to rate the control of these paddles, I'd say they're probably in the 7 out of 10 range. Again, not bad by any means. Now for spin, I think this is where GRUVN paddles really accelerate above everybody else. Personally, I think I can generate more spin with the GRUVN paddles than any other of these similar options out there. So again, if I'm gonna rate the spin on these ones, I would say it's absolutely 10 out of 10 on these paddles. All right, so talk about a couple of potential drawbacks with these paddles. I know we just talked about how great the spin was. However, if you're not in control, it may lead to you actually overspinning the ball. Too much slice spin on your shots may lead dinks to hover in the air a little bit too long or return of serves to sail out of bounds. So just something to be conscious of. Also with the 16H, because of the longer handle, this isn't a long-term issue, but you're probably going to be mishitting a lot towards the handle just because, again, you're going to have to go through a longer adjustment period. But other than that, great paddles, great durability. As far as other comparisons out there, looking at similar paddles, I think the Ben Johns, Eula, the Hyperion, CFS 16 millimeter, you're going to be able to achieve more power and spin with the GRUVN paddles, but that paddle is going to provide you with more control. All right, so my final thoughts on the paddles, I think they're both solid options. If spin is something that's important to you, whether you like to use spin as a weapon and it's a focal point in your game, or maybe you're a lower level player just trying to figure out how to spin the ball a little bit more, these paddles are great options. For someone where ground strokes might be an important part of their game, I think the 16H is a great option to look at as well. GRUVN also has fantastic customer service. Personally, I've had issues with paddles with them before, and they've always been quick to reply. But that will wrap it up today. Again, these are both great paddles, and thanks again for watching today. Please take a moment, like the video, comment, let us know what you think of the GRUVN 16E and the 16H, what paddles you'd like to see us review next, and don't forget to subscribe to Cliff Pickleball for high-level games and more paddle reviews just like this.